Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves another quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Today, we're going to be checking out 3 different red Model Ys. And we're going to see if they all get the test. So let's start off by looking at the left side. Let's move on to the hood, and remember, you won't be getting the new headlights unless it's the performance. Let's move on to the right side, and let's move on to the wheels. This is the dual motor long range with the white interior. Very nice. Now let's look at the driver's side door, and it's looking good so far. Let's do the test to see if it's flush, and it's flush. Let's see if it's flush, and it's flush. Now this panel over here, it's looking good, and that's what we want to see. It's nice and tight. It's looking good. And that's what we want to see. Charge port door needs to be flush, but most of you probably won't even notice. But the rear's looking good. Now let's take a look at the right side. And that's what we want to see. A nice tight panel. See, Tesla can build a good vehicle when they want to. But right now there seems to be a rush for these vehicles, so they're just printing them out the door. They're just trying to build as much as they can build. We got ourselves a unfit. Okay, if you look at that door is not flush. We got ourselves an issue. It's a minor issue. But it is an issue. But I'm still going to be giving this a pass. The reason is the door issue is very minor. You can probably have that done the same day you're taking delivery. If they're busy for delivery, what they'll do is they'll schedule you for a service appointment, preferably a week or 2, depending on how busy they are. But remember that if you're taking a delivery of a Model Y or 3, you want to do yourselves a quality check. Do not go to the dealership and accept their vehicle just like that. You'll find yourself in trouble and a whole lot of problems with your vehicle. Oh, all right, we got ourselves a quality check with the red Model Y. So let's do ourselves a quality check. So let's first off start off by looking at the left side. Then we're going to move on to the hood. Then we're going to go on to the right side. And this is the red Model Y with the performance. Very nice. Now let's look on to the left side. Let's look onto the driver's side door. Let's do the test to see if it's flush. And it is flush. Now let's move on to this panel to see if it's flush. And it is flush. And that's great news. Let's look at this panel right here. And it's looking beautiful. Now let's look over here. And that's what we want to see. Let's go to the charge port door. And it is flush. Now let's look at the rear. And this is the performance. Make sure if you're getting the performance that you look on each side of your spoiler. Sometimes it's not attached on properly. So if you want to take delivery of a good Model Y, make sure you check each individual panel, check the spoiler, check the front, check the left side, the right side, check the tires, check your glass roof. Now let's check out this panel over here. Beautiful. And that's what we want to see. Now the right side rear door where we normally find a problem, let's see if it's flush. And it is flush. Beautiful. And that's what we want to see. I can definitely give this Model Y a pass. So let's move on to another Model Y. All right. So this is our last Model Y, and let's do a quality check. And we're looking good from the left side to the hood to the right side. Make sure to bring yourself a notepad. make sure to record your delivery. You want to catch any defects and you want to make sure that it's built to the best of their ability. So let's move on to the driver's side door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's move on to the right side, and it is flush. Let's move on over here. It's nice and tight, and that's what we want to say. Can we get 3 for 3 today? Can we get 3 for 3? Now let's move on to the right side there. We're looking good. We're looking good. Now let's move on to the right side door. And this one happens to be flush. So we got ourselves a good Model Y. So we've seen 3 red Model 3s today, and they all get a pass. So if you're thinking about ordering a Model Y, now's the best time to do it. So why don't you head over to Tesla and order yourself a Model Y, because it looks like these builds are coming along better. So, all right. That's all I got to say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.